Folks, we are back with another video right here on my Twitch live stream channel. If you guys watch me on Twitch, this is pretty much like the early access before it becomes available as a rerun on my YouTube channel. If you guys are watching me on YouTube, welcome back, where we are at playlist episode number 9, playing Jeopardy. How about that, fellas? We've came a long way, have we? With that being said, folks, for this episode, this video, we are going to be visiting Toronto, Canada. And we're going to go ahead and dive right into it, fellas. Not say too much else. And go ahead and just have some fun with some wonderful words and trivia. With that being said, folks, if you guys want to support, you can support at the bottom screen, Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. Or if you currently don't have the space to support at the moment, you can utilize the Ember app, which you can download on your smartphone with the invitation code. You don't have to type in the code. Code is also available as a link in the description box, where it could be virtual Bitcoin mining business partners. Mine Satoshi, mine Bitcoin, 24/7, 365. Alrighty, fellas. Don't want to say too much else. Let's go ahead and dive right into it, folks. Jeopardy, Episode 9, Toronto, Canada. And away we go. Toronto, Canada. Oh. Alright, decent amount of power-ups. Alright, folks, for attempt number 1, round 1. The category is as follows: personal products, father knows best, organized labor. Let's go with personal products for 600, please. And we're already getting started with a daily double. Neat, neat, neat. Alright. I'm going to wager... let's go with 100. In 1989, this underwear maker put Michael Jordan under contract. I would like to think Fruit of the Loom. Let's try it. Nope, it is not. It is Hanes. Alright. Let's go with personal products for 400. This clothesline, introduced by Garin Incorporated in 1972, had kids matching hippos and other creatures to make outfits. Garnimals, Oshkosh, Little Me. Interesting. Garnimals, but I'm going to pass. Yes, it was Garnimals. Personal products, 200, please. Though its logo originally said since 1850, the brand of casual wear was introduced by Levi's in 1986. Dickies, Wranglers, Dockers. Ooh. Since 1850. I would like to think Wranglers, and I'm actually going to risk it. Nope, it is Dockers. Interesting. Let's go with organized labor for 600, please. 1978 legislation raised the mandatory retirement age to this: 70, 75, 72. 1978 legislation, huh? I like to think it's 70. I'm gonna pass. See, it was 70. I should have just guessed it. Dang it. Do that every time. Organized labor for 400. This board was created in 1935 to create or prevent unfair labor practices by employers or unions. The U.S. Labor Justice Panel, the National Labor Relations Board, or the National Union Board. Take the one in the middle. Yes, I was right. Ooh. Okay. Alright, starting off in the negative. Negative 300. Oof. Got some catching up to do. Double Jeopardy, folks. And the category is as follows: U.S. Army. Old Man Homer had a farm. Celebrity people. Let's go with U.S. Army for 1200. On September 1st, 1939, the day the Nazis attacked Poland, he became Army Chief of Staff. Dwight D. Eisenhower, George S. Patton, George C. Marshall. I am leaning a lot towards Patton, and I feel like I'm going to risk it. No, it was Marshall. Wow, high confidence it was Patton. Interesting. Let's go with Old Man Homer had a farm for 1,200. On this sorcerer's island, it was here a pig, there a pig, everywhere a pig, pig. Passive, Faye, Cirque, Medea. I'm gonna pass. Cirque. Let's go with celebrity people for 1,200. Got a lot of catching up to do if I want to get to Final Jeopardy. And we are at a daily double once again. Ugh. Well, I got a lot of catching up to do. Let's go 1,200. Max it. This First Lady of To Tell the Truth served as chairman of the New York State Council on the Arts. Dorothy Kilgallion, Arlene Francis Kitty Carlisle Hart. Dorothy. No. Kitty. Ooh, boy, terrible. Terrible. U.S. Army for 800. This award complete. That's the West Point motto: duty, honor, country, liberty, strength. Let's see. Dang. Liberty? I'm going to pass. No, country. Let's go with U.S. Army 400. Most commissioned officers come from this program conducted on college campuses: the National Guard, the Campus Commandos, the Reserved Officers Training Corps. I was thinking right off the top of my head like West Point or something, but the Reserved. Yes. Rough start. Well, ending the first round with negative 2,300 points for us. All right. Let's go ahead and do that again, shall we? Toronto, Canada. Attempt number 2. All right. Okay, amount of power-ups. Let's go. And the category is as follows. Jaywalking, New York schools, keen on Kenya. Let's go with jaywalking for 600. In medieval times, this country was known as Capiango, or Capango. Jamaica, Japan, Jordan. I'm thinking it's maybe Jordan. I'm gonna pass. Japan. Wow. Okay. Let's go with jaywalking for 400. Kick out these door supports and your transoms will fall down. Jumbles, jams, joints. Door supports, huh? Just looking at the available answers, I would like to think it's joints. I want to pass. No, jams. Okay. Jaywalking 200. On the eastern end of I-10 is this city, longtime home to the Gator Bowl. Gator Bowl, Junction City, Juniper Springs, Jacksonville. Eastern end, Gator Bowl. I like to think it's Jacksonville, and I'm going to risk it. Yes. Okay. Let's go with keen on Kenya for 200. Kenya had 3 international airports, one in Mombasa, one in Eldoret, and one in this city. Nairobi, Dakar, Lagos. I'm going to pass, but I think it's Lagos. No. Nairobi. Okay. New York Schools 200. Nicholas Murray Butler was president of this Manhattan Ivy League school from 1902 to 1945. Colgate University, Columbia University, Brown University. Something tells me I like to think it's Colgate. I'm going to pass. Nope, it is not Colgate. Okay. Alright, starting off tied with second place. Let's go. Double Jeopardy, folks, and the category is as follows. NBA Flashback, 1999-2000. Anatomy. Architecture. Let's go with anatomy for 1200. This part of the eye is the site of the greatest concentration of pain receptive nerves. The retina, the cornea, the iris. I believe it's the retina. I'm going to use one of my power-ups. It is not the retina. Something tells me it's not the iris. Okay, the cornea. Phew, that was a close one. Alright, let's go with anatomy for 800. The stomach is part of this canal. The alimentary canal, the esophageal canal, the love canal. Okay. I like to think it's the esophageal canal, but I'm gonna pass. No, it is not. Okay, anatomy 400. The flat panels of the sides of the head, or the places some head to prey. Sidings, temples, carpals. On the sides of the head. I'm leaning a lot towards the temples. I'm going to risk it. Yes. Okay. Let's go with NBA Flashback 400. Daily Double. 100. This 10-time NBA scoring champ was named president of basketball operations for the Washington Wizards. Michael Jordan, Jerry West, Oscar Robertson. I would like to think Jordan. Yes, Michael Jordan. Nice. Okay, let's go with architecture for 400. The dome on St. Basil's Cathedral are often described as being shaped like this vegetable. A head of lettuce, a potato, an onion. I have no clue. But if I had to guess, an onion. Yes, it was an onion. Alright. Final Jeopardy, folks. 1900. And the Final Jeopardy category is as follows. Clowns. I will risk 100. In 2015, Twisty the Clown scared viewers of this 4th season of American Horror Stories. Freak Show, Coven, Asylum. Freak Show. Yes. Alrighty, folks. For attempt number 2, I am the winner. 2,000 points. And we shall move on to attempt number 3. Toronto, Canada, fellas. Double pointer. And the category is as follows. Belize, Asian countries, Armenian Victorians, if I pronounced that correctly. Alright, let's go with Armenian Victorians for 400. Once again, starting off with a daily double. Let's go with 100. In 1854, this poet, Lorette, wrote, "Into the Valley of Death rode the 600. Robert Southey, Alfred Lord Tennyson, William Wordsworth. William. No. Alfred. Okay. Let's go with Asian countries 600. Its natives called is Hongo or Central Country. India, Nepal, China. I like to think it's China. And I'm feeling pretty good about that one. Yes, China. Okay. Asian countries 400. Norodom Shihamoni assumed this country's throne in 2004. I am leaning towards between Cambodia and Laos. Cambodia, but I'm gonna pass. It is Cambodia. Alright. Asian countries, 200. The world's largest blue coral reef is one of the natural treasures of this country's Ishigaka Island. Indonesia, Japan, Philippines. I'm leaning a lot more towards Indonesia, and I want to risk it. I'll do it. Nope. No. Japan. Okay, let's go with Belize, 200. Mountains in the south are named for this ancient civilization that built Cuyo around 2500 BC. The Aztecs, the Olmec, the Maya. In the south? Aztec. No, it is not. Not doing so well, but still tied for second place. Double Jeopardy, fellas. Let's do it. Okay, and the category is as follows. Prodigies. Where's that NASCAR's track? The 18th century. Let's go with the 18th century for 1200. In 1778, this British explorer reached Hawaii and became the first to trade in the Washington state area. James Cook, Horatio Nelson, Francis Drake. 1778. James Cook, but I'm going to pass. Yes, I should have just guessed it. Let's go with Prodigies for 1200. In 1923, the San Francisco Symphony hosted the debut of this 70-year-old American violin prodigy. Isaac Stern, Yehudi Menuhin, James Levine. James Levine, but I'm going to pass. Nope. 18th century, 800. In the 1730s and 1740s, this religious revival swept the American colonies. The New Deal, the Great Awakening, Salem witchcraft. Salem witchcraft, but I'm gonna pass. No, the Great Awakening. Oh boy, I'm having a brain. I just had a big brain fart with that last one. All right, let's go with the 18th century for 400. While spying for General Washington, he was caught by the British and hanged on September 22nd, 1776. Dang. Thomas Paine? I'm going to pass? No, it's Nathan Hale. Okay. Let's see. I'm on the final question. I have got to get somewhere. I'm looking at the scores. Still in second place. All right, let's see where this goes. Where's the NASCAR track for 1200? Once home to the Geico 400, this Chicagoland Speedway is in this city. Its prison closed in 2002. Rockford, Evanston, and Joliet. Dang. I'd like to think it's Rockford. But I'm not 100% certain. I'll pass. Nope. Joliet. Alright. We're in Final Jeopardy, folks. And the Final Jeopardy category is horses. I'll wager 0. Budweiser has its Clydesdales, but it to haul its wagon, Carlsberg had this breed named for a Danish peninsula. The Malmo horse, the Copenhagen horse, the Jutland horse. Nope. Copenhagen, incorrect. Correct answer is Jutland. Last place. Those questions were tough, though. They were tough. Alrighty, folks. We're going to play one more round. Attempt number 4, Toronto, Canada, folks. And away we go. And the category is as follows. Ivy League Hall of Famers. Choose the 1980s. Let's go with the 1980s for 600. On June 1st, 1984, Jose Napoleon Duarte was sworn in as this country's president. Haiti, El Salvador, Nicaragua. Ooh. Name rings a bell, and I like to think it's El Salvador. I'm not 100% certain, so I'm going to pass. Yes, it was El Salvador. Dang. Let's go with shoes for 600. Daily double. Okay, 200. In the early 20th century, George Warren Brown's shoe company hired several little people to play him. Buster Brown, Shoeshine Boy, Little Lord, Fauntleroy. Shoeshine Boy. Nope. The correct answer is Buster Brown. Okay, let's go with the 1980s for 400. The 1988 Winter Olympics featured a battle between figure skaters Brian Orser from Canada and this U.S. Brian. Brian Dean, Brian Hamilton, Brian Boitano. Thinking it's Brian Hamilton, but I'm going to pass. No. Okay. Shoes, 400. It's a show on Nick at Night, for which a shoe phone was sold as a promotional item. Dragnet, Get Smart, Police Squad. Dragnet, but I'm going to pass. No. Get Smart. Okay. Ivy League Hall of Fame, 200. Basketball Hall of Famer Pete Carroll coached this Ivy League team for 29 seasons, defeating UCLA in the 1996 NCAA tournament. Dartmouth, Harvard, Princeton. I like to think Dartmouth, but I'm going to pass. No, it is Princeton. Okay, alright. For attempt number 4, the final attempt, folks, I am in the negative. Negative 200. Let's go. Double Jeopardy. Okay. And the category is as follows. Innovations. The waltz hails from Wales. Let's go with Innovations, 1200. Since 1938, Major League Baseballs have been deslicked with magic mud from Burlington County in this state. Delaware, New Jersey, New Hampshire. Oh boy. New Hampshire, but I'm going to pass. Nope, New Jersey. Okay. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, I hate the timer sometimes. Let's go with the Waltz for 1200. Fairy tale opera that features the Gingerbread Waltz. William Tell, Hansel and Gretel, the Nutcracker. That's an easy one. I like to think at least. The Nutcracker. No way. Ain't that something? Let's go with Hails from Wales from 1200. All right. We got to get somewhere here. We got to make progress somewhere. So let's go the entire way, 1200. Oh boy. The soprano vocalist who recorded Voice of an Angel when she was only 12 years old had gone on to sell over 10 million albums. Charlotte Church, Meridine Farrell, Marilyn Horn. Charlotte. Yes. Whew. Let's go with Innovations for 800. On November 1st, 1959, Jacket Planet left a game for 21 minutes and returned as the first NHL player to wear one of these: a helmet, a mouthguard, a hockey mask. No, a mouthguard? Yeah. Ooh, boy. Gotta make this one count, fellas. Let's go with the Waltz for 800. This composer's Waltz of the Flowers is one of the best known waltz in ballet. Debussy, Stravinsky, Tchaikovsky. Stravinsky. No. Double chance, Tchaikovsky. Okay. Alright, second place. Going into Final Jeopardy, and the category is as follows: Music Appreciation. I will wager 100. This is a kind of folk song that tells a story, or the type of opera that the Beggar's Opera is. Tone poem, madrigal, ballad. Ballad. Yes. Tied for second place. All right. Well, folks, that just does it. With that being said, folks, that was a lot of fun. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to support if you guys want to support. With that being said, folks, we are going to hit the double digits on the next episode. Episode 10. How about that? All right. With that being said, folks, I'll see you guys in the next game show.